how to 3-star with Zap Drags at Town Hall 10. So firstly, for all you guys with a keen eye, you can notice that my Town Hall is actually upgrading to Town Hall 11. So this is going to be one of my last videos at Town Hall 10. But don't worry, it's going to be a good one. It's going to be how to 3-star with the dragons. It is insane. If you have a look at my attack logs here, I've just got so much loot because I showed you my last video where I was farming. And you can just have a look at this. And this is just dirty. So much whenever I'm using. Look, it's just mental. So it does work in farming, but also it does work in wars. So I'm going to show you 3 replays at wars against Town Hall 10s. Firstly, I'd like to explain what you need to look out for. So this Town Hall 10 here, you can see it's a fairly max Town Hall 10s with all the defenses pretty much max. The Queen is level 30, so slightly weak, and the King is 28. But apart from that, it is a fairly strong base. What you first need to do is look at the air defenses. So at Town Hall 10, there are 4 air defenses, so these are all here. And we want to choose which ones we want to zap. So the idea is we zap 3 out. After all 3 are gone, there's 1 more air defense still up. And with the last air defense, you want to suicide your heroes so they go target the air defenses. So from these defenses, I can see this defense, it'd be a bit difficult for the Queen to go over the walls and get it. So that means instantly we want to zap that out. Same here. I'm not sure if the Queen is able to reach this, but I'm not 100% sure, so I'd rather not. So that leaves us with one of these 2 to have left. So as you'll be able to see, I decided to go for this air defense as my suicide queens. So with the lightning spells, you can actually take down quite a few buildings. So here, I noticed that this air defense was next to the Queen, so I could take out the Queen, this archer tower as well, and obviously the air defense. And then with this air defense, I could potentially take out all 4 of these buildings if I place it right in the middle. And then similarly, on this air defense, I could take out the wizard tower and do some damage to the expo and so on. So we'll just hit replay and I'll show you how the attack actually works. So you can see the army comp here. And I've kind of noticed that the minions, I don't really find them very useful. I'm thinking of switching that out to another baby drag or more balloons. So you see, I waited for the Queen to get over the air defense and then drop my lightning spells, but it wasn't enough to take it out because it's still strong. And here, dropped all the lightning spells, took out the air defense. Oh, so I took out that. I remember now. I took out this air defense because it would also take out the archer tower, which does cause damage to the dragons. I dropped the 2 baby dragons to create the funnel on the sides. The King and the Queen going after this air defense here. So by taking out the archer tower, which was here, there is nothing targeting the baby dragon, and similarly on the other side, by taking out the archer tower, there's nothing targeting the baby dragon. So I'm just getting crazy value. That's why I chose to do them air defenses. So you can see you drop the dragons on the side and slowly you drop them in the middle. Maybe drop the dragon a bit too early because the air defense is targeting that dragon, but we're still okay. The Queen took it out. And these are single targeting infernos, so they can be dangerous to the dragons. As you can see, it still works, no issues. The air sweeper does cause quite a lot of issues on these raids, but this is where the rage spells comes in handy. And you just raid all the armies, and they just go to town. And we also have a free spell, and that free spell is used on that single targeting inferno, which could cause a lot of damage. You can see I dropped the minion on this side to start the cleanup, and I'll do this as and when required. And you can see the rest of the base is pretty much easy. Look at how much dragons are still available, and the stone slammer just got destroyed then near the end. So just crazy amount of value. And yeah, you can look, there's nothing going to be stopping us now. We have the electro E-drag just on full health, and so much dragons still up, and we'll just times 2 it because we know it's going to be a 3-star at this stage. So that's the key thing. You want to take out 3 air defenses, funnel the sides, use your king and the queen to take out the remaining air defense, and job's really a good one. Very simple. So I'll go on to the second attack. So here, I think, yep, I attacked this base here. So if we scout it, have a look at the base. Now this base design, I guess, it's not that strong. But I just thought, you know, it's got single targeting infernos, which people do not like using this attack against. But I like to show that you can do it. So again, which air defenses would you take out from the 4 here? Generally, you'd like to take out one that gives you the most value. So this one or this one, you can potentially take out the queen with that. With this one here, you can take out the air defense. And yeah, I wouldn't want to funnel on this side with this air defense here, so I probably would take that out, and that will that would leave this as the remainder. But let's see how I do it in the replay, because I cannot remember exactly what I do. Oh, so here I've changed the army comp a little bit. I added 5 barbarians, and the idea was to place the barbarians so the Inferno Tower targets them, so it doesn't target my queen when my queen goes for this air defense. I believe that was the idea. Let's see what happens. So we're just waiting on the air defense. So yeah, 3 down, waited for the queen to drop. The queen again is almost dead, not completely dead. Took out that air defense on that side. And yeah, exactly. Ooh, wow, took out a lot of buildings on there. So again, the funnel, you started there. And I dropped the king to take out the builder hut. But actually, I wanted my king to go over here, this way. But he actually came inside, so it didn't protect the queen. So I was slightly worried there for a bit. I dropped the barbarians definitely too early. And I pressed king's ability because I wanted the Inferno Tower again to target the king. But it didn't work, and I dropped the dragon. And it was just going wrong. It was just going wrong. It doesn't look like the queen is going to take out the air defense. But does it take out the air defense? I think it might just. I dropped the dragon to go for the air defense because I didn't have hope for the queen. But you saw the queen was clutch. It just got it. As soon as that is down, the only issue right now is that Inferno Tower. I do have a freeze. You can see it's targeting. As soon as it went full speed, I dropped the freeze spell on there, dropped the rage, taken out the clan castle, taken out the Inferno Tower, and the stone slammer is going deep into the base. And now, you know it's going to be a 3-star when you're looking at it at this stage. We do have the cleanup as well, which we can drop. There's some builder huts on the outside, so it's good having. Yep, I dropped the minions there. But all in all, there's nothing really to stop this attack anymore. Look how much dragons we have up. We still have the E-Dragon pretty much full health. And it's a case now. It's going to be a 3-star. You know it's going to be a 3-star. So we'll just fast forward this times 4. And there we go. Simple, really, very simple. You just got to make sure you plan your attack, and you got to get the funnel right. And then finally, on the 5th raid that I'd like to show you, let's scout this base. So here, I believe his defenses, queen and king, are his queen's max. His defenses are high. I think the max for Town Hall 10. But I guess the base design is 50-50. People may not think it's the most strongest base. But again, we can see the easiest air defense to take out with the heroes would either be that one or this one. You could take out this one. There's quite a few trash here, and this one will be fairly difficult to take out. So let's see what I do here. So again, you want to drop the lightning where the most value. So I can already see that there's 2 archer towers here. So you would want to drop your lightning spell here, so you take out the air defense and the 2 archer towers which target the dragons. Great value if we drop it there. Let's see what happens. Yeah, as you saw, so much value taking out that air defense up top, and that The last one took out this archer tower. So now when I drop the baby dragon, there's nothing targeting the baby dragon, so I'll get much value from that. So here, I dropped the king on this building, so it would travel along its way and eventually get to this lab. And once it gets to the lab, I'll be able to drop the queen. So the king will be tanking for the queen. So you should see that, yeah. Just there. Thanks for the subscriber. And then the queen could go over the wall and hit the air defense. As soon as the air defense goes down, the rest of the troops get deployed. Again, the funnel is amazing. Drop the stone slammer. I forgot to drop the balloons here, so I was fairly late on the balloons. Rage everyone up, and then I remembered to drop the balloons. And with multi-targeting infernos, there's not much to worry about here. But I still froze it. Froze everything. Froze the queen, archer tower. It's so much value with that freeze. And when there's no air defenses, there's no sweepers really coming at us. Dropping the balloons at the back end. I didn't realize there was an air sweeper here, so that's why I didn't take out this archer tower. And yeah, we have a minion, we just might as well drop that. And it is. You can see it doesn't require much skill. I can do it, so I'm sure you guys can do it. It's just knowing which air defenses to take out. And once you got the funnel, once you've deployed all the troops, it's just a rage spell. With generally in the middle of the base or wherever the most danger is. But look at this overkill. How I've got literally all the dragons still available. And it's as simple as that. So now, with them tips, I'm sure you guys will be able to 3-star all these Town Hall 10s. Of course, these weren't the best base designs anti-3-star. I've not come across anti-3-stars, and most likely you guys won't either. We're casual players, we're not playing in tournaments. If we were, I don't know. Do I have the skills? Maybe, but I generally play this game more casually. I do like the odd war, and who doesn't like 3-starring? So this is an easy little attack where you can 3-star bases. And of course, like always, if you did find this video useful, be sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you're new. I'll really appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.